What is up, everybody? Today I have an Arc Raiders theory that I'd like to run by you guys. This obviously is in no way official at all. It's just my brain working way more than it should when I could be doing something more productive. But I'm here anyways. So this theory is on the origin of the Arc. And before I get into it, I'd like to start just by kind of going through like a quick rundown of the lore of Arc Raiders, of how we got to where we are in the game at the moment. So it all begins with what is known as the collapse, which is where many natural disasters just effectively crippled humanity. The codex in game specifically says devastating floods, scorching fires, and earthquakes conspired to rid Earth of her inhabitants. This was followed by the Exodus, which in the Codex it says that when the world collapsed, a handful of survivors managed to escape the destruction into outer space, boarding marvels of technology long lost to the devastation. Now, what this tells us is that their technology was a lot more advanced than what we are using now, or at least what is commonly available to society now. After this, there was the era of sunrise, which is where Earth started to recover, society started to kind of reset and rediscover some of their old technology and started to kind of organize again. Unfortunately, this was followed by the first wave of Arc. This first wave quickly wiped out any progress that had been made by society. It explains all this in the Codex. One thing that it said that I found very interesting was that though ruthless, machines during the first wave were comparatively rudimentary, and the first raiders soon found ways to target their weaknesses. What this tells us is that whoever or whatever is behind the Arc, they saw that they could not do it. Their current Arc machines could not cut it. And so they basically took a few years off and improved their designs and sent them back. These are the second wave of Arc, which are the Arc that we fight in game. Now, my theory is that the Arc were made, invented, or are being run by the humans who left Earth during the Exodus. We know that they had more technology, right? We don't know exactly how advanced, we just know that it was highly advanced, which could lead to them creating the first wave of Arc. After the first wave was defeated, they took a few years and improved on their designs, and that eventually became the second wave of Arc, which is what we are fighting today. I think we can all agree that throughout history, humans have proven that they can adapt and overcome many different types of challenges. So it is not very far-fetched to believe that the humans would have improved the Arc. Reason I believe that it could be the humans from the Exodus and not some sort of alien race or something along that line is that what we know of the Arc, what we know of their goal, is literally very, very little. The only thing the Codex says of their goal is that they are harvesting soil samples. It says this in multiple places. You go into the Codex and go on the Arc probe, says that they are sent down on a regular basis collecting samples and data from the soil before returning to orbit. You go on the Arc Courier. The couriers have been found to contain contents ranging from soil samples to what appear to be spare machine parts. You go on the Surveyor. They fill up data banks with all kinds of measurements and analysis. And even the Arc Harvester, you can see that it is sending probes back up into orbit after it's done. Even if you go just onto the operations page of the Arc, it says they've been widely observed probing the soil in great numbers before harvesting natural resources with devastating efficiency. Do you guys know what this reminds me of? Anybody else remember WALL-E? Remember what the humans did while they lived in space on their giant cruise ships? They would send probes back to Earth to test the soil and test the planet's surface to see if it was safe for them to return. Everything I'm seeing the Arc do is very, very similar. From the sleek new designs and obvious improvement in machines from WALL-E and Eve to the first wave and second wave, or to the fact that the probes go and search for resources and soil. It is all very, very similar. I will admit, I do not have any theories as of yet as to their motives. They could be doing the same thing as in Wall-E, sending the Ark back to see if it is safe to return to the planet. They could be trying to wipe out the rest of humanity. It could just be an AI defeated the humans after they created the Ark, and now the AI is in charge. Or I could be completely wrong, and this is an alien species. Please let me know down in the comments what your theory is, and I will try to respond. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. LegacysVale out.